Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. In this video I want to talk to you about a little bit about training and mind. Okay, so as you can see behind me, I have the mats out. I just got done serving people, doing a week of boxing where I teach people. I had them come in here and I teach them for a week and taught them things about boxing and fighting arts that pretty much nobody else on the planet really knows about and can speak about concisely. All right, very few people understand these things. And one of the things that I'd like to recap and just share with you is that one of the main things that I do when I'm teaching people in these areas, this domain, like effective interaction skills, striking in this case, fighting type stuff, is I really emphasize the power of mind. Not only in creating ability, but also in that which holds you back, okay? The shit that gets in your way. By and large, it's the mind is the problem. And so when I'm teaching, it's like a lot of what I do is invite people to consider new ways of thinking, different perspectives, ways of looking at things that will then push them in a new direction so that then they can make a shift in their mind. And once they make a shift in their mind, they are better able to have their body follow suit. So that's just what I wanted to share with you here. It's a very simple as if idea. Now, what you could do with that is consider for yourself, and it makes a huge difference, okay? Makes a huge difference. It makes a huge difference, and for example, it's like if we're in here and we're learning about striking, most people think about attack and defense a certain way, right? Especially if they've done other martial arts, they always come in with preconceived notions about what's right, what's wrong, what they should do, what they shouldn't do, how it's supposed to look, and it's like already infused in there. Their ideas about what needs to happen. And as best I can, I try to rip them off of these ideas and break down what they've got so that they can start as if from scratch in learning this new skills. So it's like giving a house a new foundation, right? And so one example of that is when people come in, they always think about defending their body. And the way, and I'm sure if you're listening and you have some interest in martial arts or even like a vague notion of martial arts, you're thinking of attack and defense, and usually there's something in there about blocking. Okay? Now in striking, blocking is the stupidest form of defense. And if you switch from thinking about blocking, like thinking about your body, this comes via Ralston and then myself having years of training in this matter. If you switch from a base of thinking of your body as like a fixed object in space that you then have to protect with your body, by the way, that's what blocking is, you're protecting your body with your body, and stop thinking of yourself as fixed, and instead get out of the way of what they're doing. You can do that. You have feet and you have awareness, and it's your perceptive awareness. And so if you can switch the foundation, for example, and start protecting your body with your awareness. So you don't protect your body with your body, you protect your body with your awareness. I've probably said this in another video. Then the foundation changes, and now you're operating out of a new paradigm in striking, at least in defense, as we're like narrow focus on fighting arts, martial arts, now boxing, so striking with the fists, and then how do you defend yourself? But this also applies to other martial endeavors. Now a whole new set of possibilities can arise out of that, which cannot arise and do not arise if you continue to block and think in this other way. See, and so if I can get the student to reconsider and do their mind in a different way, now new skills can arise in their experience and they can grow differently than before. And this is a mind problem. This is not a body problem. I mean, given they have a body that functions normally and all that stuff, all right, that's assumed here. Because if you can't, I mean, that's a whole other thing. Then they can change their mind. Now their body can do new stuff because they've relieved themselves of this mental block as if. All right? So now for you, what kinds of mental blocks do you have in your chosen field? Say you have a field, and now let's raise the bar from just maintaining your work to now mastering your work. Or mastering a hobby. That's going to make it not so much of a hobby anymore, but see, now what if we set the bar at mastery? Now, where do you fall short? What are some of the things that stand in your way? What are some of the mindsets that you have that don't serve that if it's mastery, right? When we're just doing this as an experiment, okay? You're invited to mastery. Hey, why not? You're going to die at some point. Screw it, okay? What stands in your way? What mind states don't work for mastery in your domain? What could you change? What are some new ways of thinking that you could adopt? What are some new ways of perceiving reality that you could adopt? What are some ways of being that you're being right now that don't serve that? Can you change those? What way would you have to be in order to be a master? Okay? These are some powerful questions you could ask. And if you sat down for 5 minutes and asked even one of those questions, it would start to stimulate you to reveal new things to you. And this is part of the power of questioning. See, and then you can reveal as if new things to your mind, and then you can, maybe I can go in a new direction, which then will increase your power, increase your skill level, move you in the direction of mastery, rather than just staying in your set ways. Because I can tell you from working with other people, and especially in the boxing where I have a lot of skill, is people stay stuck in their minds. And it doesn't serve their learning. And I can see that, it's very clear. Okay? So that's a little recap. I was really glad to work with the people that came here. They made a lot of progress. I just wanted to throw out this little video for you, give you something to consider. What do you come up with when you consider those things for yourself, and what holds you back? Write me in the comments, let me know, or send me an email. Or post it on the forum that I have. You're invited to check out my website, okay? That's all I have for you for that one. Take care, much love. Keep up the good work out there, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.